What up? What up? What up? Good evening and, of course, good morning to some of you guys. We are here back on the channel doing another one for the people. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for waking us up today. Big up to wifey and kids. Thank you for all the support. And, of course, to you guys out there, man. We are about to get this in today here. Just flying some F-18 ops. We're looking to do some carrier ops and was feeling some kind of way. Day was long. Day was troubled. So figured we better decompress a little bit more. We're doing some DCS, potentially either getting blown up, which we don't hope, or blowing something up. So without further ado, we are on the 4YA multiplayer co-op server on the DCS multiplayer, and we are in the Caucus map, which I don't normally fly the Caucus map, but there was a certain amount of players in here I felt that was important to utilize in case we get into trouble, man. Alright, let's go ahead and check something out here on the F10 menu. Let's get an idea of where we're at. We are located here, okay, off the East Coast, pretty much close to Sukumi or Gudata. I think I want to work this area here, which is waypoint 7, a couple SA2s there, and it looks like we have our tankers somewhat in the middle, so we'll go from there. We are CVN 71. So let's now get on to our aircraft. Oops. And zoom in there. It's not what we wanted. There we go. And here we are in our awesome JTF Mad Dogs livery. That is my squadron there. And we have this wonderful livery thanks to our creator of the liveries, man, Games. That's what's up. We might be potentially flying with him tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. But nonetheless, there is the awesome Mad Dog livery there, and there'll be definitely more to come for this aircraft and the squadron, so to speak. Let's go ahead and get on board here and get some stuff going here, man, so we can just get to it. Let's go ahead and pause the música, and it is kind of loud out there, man. Okay, so it looks like waypoint 7 is what we need to go to. We are CVN 71, so we'll need to know that for the ICLS and all that good stuff. So let's get this bad boy on and cracking.
That would be dope, because I'm bringing 8 LGs.
Alright, battery is on. Get that APU cracking. Okay, we're waiting for a green light here. And we got it green, and start areas are clear. We're going to go ahead and roll on the right. Watching RPMs here. Looking for 25. Okay, let's introduce fuel.
I'm about 200 miles out though, so it'll be about from there. Alright, y'all, happy hunting. Good night.
Alright, so got right engine start. Let's cycle the bleed air. Bleed air is cycled. Let's get our DDIs on here. And of course, brighten up our screens for our HUD and for our lower DDI. So all that should be coming to life. As this comes up, we're going to put this on our HSI screen for the stored heading naval carrier alignment. We're going to start on the left engine now, guys. Okay, you can see right away the oil pressure came up. RPM is rising. And looking for 25. Let's get that fuel in there. Gonna watch the fuel throttle or fuel be introduced as the throttle moves forward. Okay, 65. Let's go stored heading here. Or I'm sorry, yeah, into the stored heading mode here in the carrier. Now we get stored heading up here. Bada bing, bada boom. And that will start that alignment. In the meantime, both engines are started. Let's go ahead and reset our flight control system here. Let's push that a couple times. Bye, y'all. And reset our trims one more time. Trims are reset. Let's get oxygen on. Flaps to half. And let's get the console lights up just in case we need them. We are going to get our radar to standby and our FLIR to standby. And now we're going to work on the pitch here. Let's go ahead and stab up to about 15 there for our elevator trim. Alright, you can see our map there is coming low. APU is shutting down. Let's go ahead and get our standby horizon there situated. Okay, we're stabbed up to 15. What I also like to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and roll on the H&D because we'll be aligning that as well. Let's get our countermeasures on. Countermeasures are on. And now we can go also get our H&D aligned here. So let's go right into the alignment. It's going to start testing itself. Alright, while this is going on, we can get Chief to move the wheel chock so we're not going to be able to move.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
As he's doing that, we can stop this and cycle enough, copy, and we can finish the alignment here.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
H&D, we'll go to align. Gotta hold our head still here. Alright, alignment's complete there. It's good enough for the government work. And let us now get our countermeasure set up. Very important that you have good countermeasure system here. Otherwise, you'll find yourself in some trouble, man. And we're going to repeat this 2 times. And we'll leave it, yeah, we'll do 1 second intervals there. Leave it that way, so we'll save this. That is saved. Turn and go back to standby there. Now let's get our other avionics on. Let's do our identify friend or foe to on. We're going to do data link on, and then one more time data link on. Verify this by going to our essay page and just seeing that we do in fact have some information there, which is good. Now we need to open up the menu here. We need to get to some frequencies here. We're going to go other here, and we're going to go tack in some frequencies. Our tanker is the 135 MIPers, so that's going to be a tack in of 39 X-ray. Enter that, and we'll just get that on, and we'll get a distance here of 106 miles, which is cool. And let's see, we need to get that one more time because we're CVN 71, so we need to also get those tack ends and frequencies in there. Let's see, CVN 71, ICLS of 11. That on as well, even though we don't necessarily need it right now. And our TACAN to get back to the boat is 101 X-ray. So we'll put that in once we need that. So Blue Games, what server you on? I'm on the 4YA Caucus. Blue on the CVN 71, my G, and big up to you, homie. Big up to you. Alright, so we got IFF, TACAN, ILS, data link, and I believe we are on a common frequency already. So Let us go to other again and do tech ends and frequencies one more time. Track IR is doing something weird there. Okay, Overlord 24910. Let's check what these frequencies are. Okay, we got 305 on one. And then on this radio, for one, we got 252. Okay, so we got Overlord, and this is after Makeup is captured. So we got Overlords on 24910. So alright. So now we've got that on that radio. Let's make sure we got that right frequency in here. Only thing I don't like about it disappears after a while. Overlord 24910 AM. Okay, cool. That's what we're on, man. And yeah, okay, we've got our IRS is aligned, so let's go to the in-flight alignment here. And let's select waypoint 7 and let's get out of here. Okay, waypoint 7, 231 miles, but we have the tanker in between us. So we will need a tank in between there. Let's double check now the waypoint list and see if the waypoint list is still saying we got bad folks there. Yep, still hostile. Matter of fact, it's one of the few hostiles, so we better get there and get some action. We got 789. 3 bases left to capture, and then no more joy here. So hopefully we can get something on and crack it here, man. Alright, let's get our nose wheel steering on, and
1-3, Overlord, 1-1.
got Overlord.
345,
Okay, perfect.
130.
Okay, nose wheel steering's on, and now we can get some controls on for you guys. And let me do my rudder pedals check. Alright, cool. Alright, let's arm the ejection seat, do one final check. Radar, we're just going to turn to operational at this point, just simply because it will not go active until pressure goes off the gear anyway. That way I don't at least forget to get my radar on. Oxygen is on. We'll get the lights off from strobe once we get into the air. Formation lights are off, and flaps are set to half, and we are ready to go. Anti-skid is off because we are on the boat, and taxi lights are on. Deck is clear, no really need to announce, and we can essentially come off Cat 1 and get her going. So guys, on board our aircraft today, we have one additional bag, as we call it, or fuel tank, center line. We've got some 9 X-rays on the wingtips, 120 Charlie on the reverse side of the targeting pod, 2 anti-radiation missiles, 88 Charlies or harms, as well as 4 air-to-ground missiles, JSOWs.
1-3, Overlord, 1-1.
That's what we got today for today's flight.
160 at 26,000 knots. 1-3, Overlord, 1-1. Bra.
Here in a second, we'll get the light out my man's eye.
120 at 9,000 knots.
Light is off, and now he's asking for the wings. And let's go ahead and switch this now,
1-3, Overlord.
so we're not hearing that too often. We'll go to 252. Okay, there we go. So they're working Maycop right now, so we got to get over there pretty quick. Alright, let's get our hook down. We've been working there. Alright, they're going to ask us to Move it forward now. Okay, let's verify. Bingo at 3. And let's box in the tanker. And final checks. The ejection seat is armed. Everything is on. We're going to go, well, we'll leave the flare off. And we are stabbed up good here. Okay, let's go ahead and spool them up. Flight controls check. Flight controls check is complete. And we are ready to go. Salute is being given. And let's roll up out of here. Hang on for the ride, folks. Flaps up, gear up. Alright, we're going to be coming to the right here. Alright. As we come right, 5 degrees nose up. Let's get our lights off for combat operations here. Okay, TACAN looks like it's on a heading of 85. So getting fuel to get here will be pertinent. Okay, we got about 20 more degrees to go or so, or less now. And as I said, it was about heading 85, looks about heading 84, 83 and a half if you will. What up, what up? What is our mission in the good old F-18? What's up, Jerry Porterfield? Our mission is to... Let's cage that HUD. Our mission is to provide support at waypoint 7. There's 3 bases left, Jerry. And our whole mission is to neutralize targets and just make sure that we are 100% supporting the fight here. Okay, let's make sure all lights are off from there. Are good. Let us just get our master arm on for the simple reason that we need to come here to our electric.
Good job.
And we need to hit mode here to activate our situation there. And so pretty much patrol. Yes, pretty much patrol, but there are targets that we have in mind to shack. We did bring some harms, Jerry, so that we can take out SAM sites. So we do have ground targets in mind as well. So we're going to be looking to perform a mixed role of cap, CAS, if you will, and do some target neutralization as well. So we're just going to depend. Let's go ahead and we've got our EW page down here. It's not as easy to see, but we'll take a look at that here shortly. But let's get our radar on. Rock this up to a 6-bar scan, out to 80, and I'm going to sensor select on over, so now we have an active cursor there. I got to fix that. My cursor seems to always be moving for some reason, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to try to go on up to 30,000 feet or so. Tanker's 133 miles away and heading to 080, which we are now, so the tanker's flying away from us. Alright, tanker turns, we notice the tanker heading is, well, it's really not indicative of the tanker flying on the same heading. It's just indicative that the tanker is indeed at that heading. Okay, picture looks clear air-wise, which is a good thing. We'll be in our harms page once we get a little closer. And then of course once we get in cruise here, we are 100% going to get our weapons on and ready. We'll do that at cruise though. Man, I'm just hoping the mission doesn't get done before we can put our 2 cents in. Basically keep our speed at least 300. We get to about 25,000 or Angels 25. Potentially we'll go 2.5. Yes, sir. I'm thinking about it, Jerry. Probably within 20 subs of the 1K, we're going to do some type of longer flights. Thinking about rocking the A350 on some ops. Still rocking 300. I don't mind burning a little fuel because we need to get to the tanker and get some gas here. Okay, there's Angels 25. Let's go 2.5 with the nose. Yes, sir. Jerry says, nice. I hope you've been doing well too, Jerry, man. It's always good to see you in the streams, homie. Okay, 95 to the tanker, so we're not doing bad at all. Let me see if the knee board here has any of the frequencies on there. Okay, there's the 71. This is the knee board, so this would be on our little leg. But all we basically have is the, let's see if we can go up or down. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We nosed up a little bit, let's nose down a little bit. So we don't need this knee board on because it's not doing us any good. Okay, less than 3,000 to go now. Radar still looks good. Data link is reporting all friendlies here. So let us take a look at the TACANs and frequencies page again, and the Memphis tanker, the frequency is 24720. 24720. I do have a scratch pad here, actual scratch pad. Got a little slow there. 24720. All right, frequency's been written down, man. Okay, let's pick up a little speed here. And we can start pitching that nose down anyway. We're about almost where we need to be. Then we'll pitch up and at least get the autopilot on. Just pitching down now really quick to pick up at least 300 knots without killing ourselves. On the fuel, we got 10.5 on the fuel, so we're still going to have a pretty full belly of fuel. And we should be a little bit closer to the waypoint in which we need to be concerned with. Alright, let's pitch up a little bit now. Elevation knob looks good. We're searching basically. Let's see. Changing the elevation now. Okay, 30,000. Let's get stable and cruise at 350 potentially. Okay, we're on beat alt. Now there's also another way you can fly this thing. Let's try using the heading mode, which I rarely use. Let's go the other way. Oops, that's the only thing. That's why I'm going to try to use this heading mode. Never really tried it, so let's give it the go, mates. All right. See, autopilot, heading select, and now we're gonna go to the heading. There we go, guys. First time for everything, so now we're following the heading select. F-16 has something similar to it, where it will follow the heading. Try to put it right on the tack end there. So now we're able to work around the cockpit quite a bit. It looks like the tanker is turning. That's what's going on there. So we'll adjust the heading here slightly to match it. Why keep it at least 300 knots? 40 miles to go. Tanker's definitely turned. Look how it's closing into us. 20 miles, so let's go ahead and get our frequency together here. We said it was 24720. All right. Tanker is definitely turning there. Looks like we got some friendly fire there. Alright, we're under 10. Cruising pretty good. Even though we got RPMs are higher. The fuel flow is significantly lower. Okay, we're within 24 miles of the tanker. Let's go ahead and call for fuel. Let's see, 2472.
Shell 1113. Request rejoin.
13. Shell 11. Proceed to pre-contact at 23,000 at 240.
23,000. Roger that. Okay, let's go with these autopilot. Let's go with heading off. And let's start making our turns here. And we're going to need to descend. They're within 17, so we can go B alt off too. And let's get ready to get our fuel page up here, and let's start our descent down to the tanker. Pull the speed back since they're 240, And I got the taker visual. You always got to watch your approach speed. And that still puts us about 137 miles from waypoint 7, so that's not bad. Miles from the taker. We get a little closer, we'll get our fuel valve up. See, flaps are to auto. Everything's looking good here. Miles from taker. You can see he's in that left turn. You can also come here on this side and get a better look at him. Kind of got him centered, so if we were to lock him up, he would be here. But there's no need to lock him up. We just lost his signature because he's flying from left to right, of course. There he goes again. He's a matter of interest on this page because we have him locked up as a TACAN. So he comes up as a different character on the data link page there. Oliver Garrett. Okay, we're 6 miles and we're almost at co-altitude. Let's start slowing our approach speed here. So supposedly he's at 240. We're 5 miles in closing. Five. Once we get about 1, we'll open the fuel nozzle and prepare for air-to-air refueling. Looks like there's another bird just in the clouds up there visual.
Excellent work. Ground units.
All right, we gotta hurry up.
You can now spawn here. Rearm and get back in the fight.
2.2. This whole mission is almost getting ready to be over, man. It's almost getting ready to be over. Okay, we're within a mile. We'll start slowing that speed back. Fuel nozzle's coming open. Plane will change a little bit, and it's okay, 1.1. Leading speed here. I don't remember what switch is my ready pre-contact, so we're just gonna have to play with it.
Ready pre-contact.
Find out what it is.
Return pre-contact.
Of course, he wants to turn. As we approach it, bang! Half a mile away. We'll get right behind him. Says he feels like he's the top gun. Roger that, Oliver. Roger that, man. Okay. We should be able to get this drogue in the turn. Shouldn't be that hard, hopefully. Okay, we got a nice closure rate now. Roger that, Jerry. That's definitely something to consider. LAX to somewhere, Bing.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Okay, let's get a little closer.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Okay, we're cleared contact. Let's roll in. Get us some fuel, Bing. Steady as she goes. It's coming in here kind of hot. Alright, let's see how this turn does us here, mates. Get her all settled down for a nice approach in this turn.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Alright, all of our fuel is in. Nozzle's closed. We've got now 12,840 pounds of fuel. And now we can go direct to the waypoint. Make sure we got waypoint 7, which we do, and we've got it for 156. So let's climb back up now that we have got all of our fuel. I feel confident now. There's some bases over there that we can land at now that we got our air-to-air refueling complete, and we'll make sure those bases are actually still hostile. So we'll climb back up now, guys. We got 154. And we are going to be good to go now that we got the fuel.
Awesome work. We captured Mod base. Keep pushing forward. Clock is ticking.
F10 waypoint list. There's only one more active. So now we got to go to waypoint 8. Waypoint 8 is 95 miles. Okay, so at least we get a little bit of a break on the distance. Okay, let's get back on our radar here. Okay, there's a hostile up there. 80 miles out, turned out. Let's go air to air here. We don't want that person. Come back out here, 80. Let's do a 6-bar scan. Bogeys up there. 80 out. Get some information on it. I don't remember, man. Select Sparrow. Okay, there we go. AMRAM, Sparrow. That's it. Perfect. Thought that was it, man. Let's see what this up and down joint does. Select gun. Okay, gun. Sidewinder. Okay, cool. .71 out. Let's go back to, I believe, 305 on Radio 1. See if we got any chatter on there. Gun 9X. There we go. That's the one. That's the one we want right here. Okay. So it looks like we got 4 or 5 friendlies over there. Okay, look at our fuel, guys. We still got 11,280 pounds of fuel because we got some more juice on the way here. Let's see if we can just keep cruising here. We're not going to be alt. We want to be ready. These guys are within about 80, 60, 40, 20. So they're between 60 and 50 miles away. We need to render support. We got our weapons selected here, which is a good thing. See if we can get some data on them. Okay, one of them just got splashed. Okay, 55 miles away. Yeah, that guy's shouldn't be an issue, but we're ready if he is. You know what I mean? Alright. Okay, 51 miles to go. because I think he's going to be rectified okay, let's go to air to ground. And I want to start arming my J-Sows and getting them ready. We're going to go fuse instant. Let's step it over. Target of opportunity.
The side mission has been completed. Good job.
And we'll step it back over. So those weapons are now timing out. And let's go back over here and go back to the SA page. Okay, we got about 40 out there. Stick to 80 out now. There's quite a bit of aircraft around there, so hopefully we can get something going here. Now the J-dams need to be timed out, but not the J-Sows. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I don't see any SAM threat rings at all. So there's probably a good need to just be destroying something there. Let's get our flare on. And we're 38 out, so we'll get ready to start a drop here. Let us get our flare on. And let's waypoint designate. Okay. So we're nice and high, so let's go infrared here, and let's start seeing what we can see. Let's pull some power back. And let's zoom in. We're going to sensor select this side here. And I want to just keep it nice and slow. Let's go close again here, and let's zoom in. Okay, there's the field there, guys. Let's see what we can see. Let's keep an eye on our airspeed. And let's see what we can shack here. Okay, I see something there. All right. In range. Let's look at our target. Let's get a little closer and we'll launch on that. I don't know what it is. But here we go, guys. And let's go ahead and launch that. So that'll be a Magnum there. Or maybe that's a rifle. I think that's a Magnum. Looks like some type of vehicle there, man. Oh, here's a radar. We for sure gonna hook up you. And let's TDC there. And we're in range on that one. And let's launch that. Pull back and see if we get some hits. What we can do is basically zoom out. Let's go back there and zoom in a little bit, and that should be able to show us if we shack anything down there. The second one is something definitely active. EW page looks good. 15 out from target. Okay, we got a 16 out there. No air. We got a MiG-31 off. Looks like it's still being reported. I think our bombs are still in the air. That's not ours, of course. These are our J-Sows. They're in the air. Let's see if we can go right orbit. Okay, I just saw something going on down there. Let's not quite get that close to the target. Let's kind of offset ourselves. pull the speed back there. I basically just want to keep this thing in the clear as much as possible. Good thing it's nice and clear for us. So I don't know if that first target was a vehicle, but the second one definitely is something that we for sure can take care of. Still offsetting ourselves a little bit there, about a 45. Keep some good targeting pod situations there. Got the T-pod there. Looks like there may be another vehicle there. If I had a certain munition, money in the house, I would totally be okay. There's some type of aircraft or something being fired there. See if we can keep this in the flare pod here as we make our turn. And we fired those J-Sows out about 20 miles. Okay, we lost visibility there, but let's, okay, fuel state is 9.9. Woof, woof, money in the house, like I said, my G. Go on and load up, money. We on the 4-way server, man. Caucus map. Okay, we gotta stop some of that turn. She doesn't like to turn as aggressive as that. Yeah, he says, you know, I don't fly 4-way. Man, I wonder if our missiles are still airborne. I wonder if we had some misses there. Because I for sure don't see our weapons. Looks like everybody's going to town down there. Okay, there's some red stuff down there. That's what we need. That's where they're being lazed. Right there above. Man, it's a nice clear day. That's nice. Okay, there's an explosion down there. So let us... There's the red smokes there. Let's see here. Okay, that's nothing. Alright. See what else we...
Great job. Friendly ground units have moved in on Minvodi. You can now spawn there. Keep up the good work.
I think that's going to be mission. There we go. That's mission, y'all.
Excellent work, everyone. The mission was completed in time. And now, get ready for the next mission. Please join us on Discord using the link in the briefing.
Alright, y'all. Well... let's at least try to do a low pass here. Because the server is getting ready to for sure freeze up. Okay, Money, where you at? What server you on, Money? What server you on, Money? I'll do that with you. What server you on, Money? Somebody's probably going to try to shoot us down. Somebody's probably just locking us up to be silly. Let's do a low pass, though. Woohoo! Okay, I'm coming, Money. As soon as it's done, I'll log on to our server. Okay, that's it, guys. For that one. Alright. So, we had a little patrol there. We weren't able to necessarily accomplish everything that we wanted, but we had definitely enjoyed it. Doing some F-18 ops there. Now, let us go and find money on the server here for a second. And let's make it happen. See if my G is in there now. And we will get it going, man. I need to disconnect from my Discord. I mean, not Discord. I'm rebooting it now. Okay, roger that. Alright, you guys. So we are going to be flying some Apache ops with money. See what we can get into with this one here. Let me know when it's reloaded, my G. Let me know when it's reloaded. So we'll come back out here, you guys, and man, I thought that server was going to be a little bit more active, but you know, either way, it was some good training. We didn't necessarily even use our harms or anything. We just basically took off, got an air-to-air refuel, and looked for work. Work wasn't that fabulous, man. It just wasn't that glorious, if I'm being honest with you. So Money is rebooting the server. Once he reboots that server, we're going to go ahead and jump in there and see if we can get crack-a-lackin', man. Fly with the real cheap money, and we'll just fly on whatever native channels are on SRS Money. So he's rebooting the server now, and then we're going to jump in there with him. In the meantime, let's look for something to do until he's done rebooting the server. Let me see if he's actually in there at all. Server's up. Okay, roger that. Let's reload and jump in the server. Alright, so now we are going to join a server with my man Money. He wants to do some helicopter route ops. So who am I to deny my homie Helo ops? Let's get us a drink here, guys. So yeah, guys, we're on our DCS kick, man. Apparently F-18 ops are done for the day. Money wanted me to come blow some stuff up in the Apache with him, so I can't deny him, man. It's my homeboy. You guys didn't see that. I just dropped a little water on me. All right. I never turned down an opportunity to fly the Apache. Okay, Money, which what we sipping on? H2O, 2 hydrogens and an oxygen. Trying to stay hydrated. Be right back. Gotta get some water. Okay. Which it would have been nice. I don't know which. Let's see. Apache at FOB Sanchez. Okay, roger that. All right. So we're looking for FOB Sanchez. Okay. Pale Horse, Hammerhead, Bootleg, White Fart, Mad Dog. Okay, right here. FOB Sanchez. Okay, right here. We'll be, looks like, going to be a gunslinger here. Okay, motivated sim pilot, gunslinger 1, boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and get into this bad boy, man. Then we'll let them tell us what actually we're going to be taking here. All right, let's get these textures loaded in for y'all. Look at this, guys. It's like we got some work to do, boy. And coming back and parking is going to be interesting, but we'll get her in there. This is Ford Operating Base Sanchez. Man, that's a good name, man. For some reason, I resonate with that name. Let's look and see exactly what we got on this bad boy for this first mission here. Looks like we got some standard rockets, and we've got 8 Hellfires, which is the standard load on the Apache here. And yeah, let's at least get on board and get the APU on for now. So let's get rid of the pilot body here really quick. We don't need that. Okay, let's do our rudder. I always do my rudder controls check prior. For rudder, perfect man in, and parking brake is out, and we can get the APU on now. We'll get the eye heads off for now, so we'll move the reticle over eye. Okay, let's get the APU started. Got some Humvees crack-a-lack in there. Little security patrol, man. So there's gonna be a few things that we can do. All right, just waiting for El Señor Money. In the meantime, let us get some stuff crack-a-lacking here. Okay, here's our weapons load. Okay, we're gonna go for November code 1732 on the channel, and as well for that, let's turn our RWR on. Let us get our iHads all situated here. Just waiting for Money to get him some water. Alright, let's go and bore sight our iHads now.
Radio check, radio check.
5x5, how many?
Copy, Sam. Let's see, I've been doing some upgrades to FOB Sanchez here.
Looks beautiful. Okay, so I'm assuming you're 1 on this mission, and I'm already got APU started up, so you let me know what's popping.
Okay, so remember those the 7 sites at the port there? Me and you were going to the port.
Yes, sir, because I do feel some redemption coming. Man, this would actually be a perfect time to use those Limas versus the Kilos.
I'm not trying to learn anything right now. I'm just going to blow them up.
Okay, roger that. Well, if we come back for a rearm and refuel, I know there'll be another FARP. I'll throw some Limas on, but we'll go what we got for now and get it done, my G.
I mean, if you want to take them, take some Limas, go ahead.
No, we'll get to the first part of it and wait for when we rearm and refuel. So no worries there, my G. We'll keep what we got on here and prosecute these attacks. Okay, you want us to go ahead and start up?
Yeah, I'm already halfway.
Okay, roger that. We're rolling on the right engine. Okay, let's get our iHads off again here and start working some stuff here while that engine is coming up. Beeps. Bada bing, bada boom. Set, nautical miles. Okay, we're good there. And let's start getting our avionics suite all together, man. Because we definitely need all the help we can get. Let's come here. We're going to wait for the Doppler line to do a few other things. Wait for this engine to stabilize. In the meantime, let's come to acquisitions or TADS. We got our RWR on. That's good. And while we're waiting for that to align, let's come to video, TADS, TADS. That way we've got our video page up and at 'em. Okay, we're finally fully aligned. We should get a map there, which we have. And let's come back to the aircraft and the engine page, and let's roll on the left engine there. Okay, we're rolling on the left engine. $20. All right. This is a nice little treat there, especially since someone's got to go back to work tomorrow.
Well, I was working on the mission, and I started watching you, but I started getting distracted. I'm like, man, I'm really trying to redo Barb Sanchez here to add Blackhawks. If you look behind, you can see a bunch of Blackhawks behind us, but I haven't done all the barriers and all the flights and all that stuff.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, I see the Blackhawks. Yeah, man, this looks beautiful. This is definitely a treat, my G. We appreciate you putting in this work, man. This is going to be wonderful to come back, because we are coming back to this debate, dog.
So basically, it'll be the same as the port mission we flew out here before, but it's going to be the mission we flew yesterday as well. So instead, for the target areas, and if we clear that out pretty good, then we can head toward the airbase.
Yeah, roger that. Just waiting for my oil pressure to drop here below 60, and we'll power up, and then we'll be ready to go. And I'm assuming we're going to be direct to waypoint 1. Is that correct?
Affirm.
Okay, copy that. 2 will be ready to go momentarily here.
Copy. 1's got good GPS, ready to go here, and yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Copy that, and 2 is reporting APU off, engines powered up, and we are ready to go as well. Heads back on. Let's see where he's at. Okay, he's way over there. Okay, we got you coming up there. We're coming up as well. Tight spot he's got us in there coming out of there. Alright. That was a tight spot to come out, but he always keeps it interesting.
You're a professional, sir.
Yes, sir. That was meant for you to hear. And as professional as we flew, we're on you, man. We know you always keep it interesting for us, man. I'm not going to fly super low until we get over land, man. I'm not going to have that boat accident again.
Hey, it happened to me again out in the middle of nowhere. I was flying along and it just blew up.
Yeah, I'm not doing those 60 feet off the deck. I'm going to do at least about a 150 just to be on the safe side.
Alright, we got to do about, we got to do no more than about 100. About 100. There are those air defenses. If we get too high, they may be able to track us.
Okay, copy that. Just keep an eye out for ship's mass, man. Invisible ships. I'm gonna be one hot pilot if I crash into them bad boys. Good thing it doesn't look like the temperatures are too hot here. We'll go ahead and test the limits and see what we can push out of this thing.
1.
here we go. Let's get these engines pushed up. Okay, 75's looking good. Yeah, temperatures here are nice. I'm pushing, I went up to 76 on the collective. Nothing in the yellow yet. I like it.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad here.
Definitely cooler temperatures here than some of those other missions we ran where like basically you get into the torque 76, your engines are screaming at you already.
Yeah, I wish we had the Afghanistan mountains. We'd be flying up there at 10,000 feet. We have no power even on a cool day, man.
Right, all those stories, man, that I would hear about those Afghanistan Apache pilots, man. That's crazy how they were working on the limits of their aircraft's performance.
Yeah, I remember a couple times reading that they would even take, you know, like 4 Hellfires and 2 rocket pods just to save some weight and stuff.
Right.
Alright, so on this mission here, if we can get sneak inside of the SA-6 and the SA-11, you know, minimum firing range, we should be good. So we're going to be looking for the Shilkas first, searching for Shilkas to take out.
Copy that. We'll go ahead and try to get into that threat ring and then look for Shilkas for the initial threat prosecution.
Alright, I'm going to push up a little bit.
Copy that. I'm catching up to you. Yeah, engines are performing really good. Keep it at about 74. Looks like we can probably catch him there since I'm pushing it up. Storm Chaser Chad is in the house, man. What's up with you, Storm Chaser? Alright, let's push it up even more here. We can get in formation here. Let's pick up more power, use that torque, give us the speed we're looking for. Okay, there go the engines into the yellow at about 80%. Okay, let's bring her down to the deck. Mate, see you now live. Roger that. Roger that. Alright.
So you know what I just saw? I just saw a ship disappear out here.
Ah, see, so that's probably what happens. If they just probably, when we get hit, it probably just spawns right away or something, and before we see anything, we already crashed. Okay. 83 is going to be trying to...
Yeah, I saw it disappear, and then there's another one off to the side here now.
Copy that.
Come left a little bit here. I don't want to fly too direct to it.
Guidance today, I'm just gonna say let's make sure that we keep our distances when we're supposed to.
Yeah, copy that.
Anyway, that's the thought. That's the thought. up and get a little closer to him, mates. All right, Jerry, man. Have a good evening, brother. Thanks for checking in, homie. Catch him up a little bit more, but our engine's screaming too hard into the yellow. Let's get a little closer. Alright, off to the side here. We'll lead some of that speed. Come on down to him. There we go. Messing around, giving y'all flyby. There we go. So the Erie right in. We pressing the fence in, or are we staying safe?
Right, we'll fence in at 10 miles.
Copy that. Fence in 10 miles.
We're going to hit the coastline here and then we'll turn toward the waypoint.
2. Alright, it's about to get busy.
Hey, firm.
Giving these beachgoers a nice little show here.
Right.
And 2 6 o'clock single file.
1.
Okay guys, we're ingressing into a target area. We're going to follow instructions from 1 here and really figure out what we got going on with our lives today.
Coming right.
2.
take combat spread right, and we're gonna slow down and try to come to a hover. Start looking here.
Combat spread right. Slow down, hover. 2. Alright, there he is, off to the left. Perfect. Okay, we are pretty much lying abreast. Would you like to start searching? Pretty much at a nice little hover here, but we're losing because we're heavy.
Copy rifle Soka.
Okay, copy that. Okay, let's get up and start moving just a little bit because we got to come out of this tough performance that we're in. We can't really come to an exact hover here. Get George searching here.
Shit, no factor on the fire here.
Deslaving.
Copy that. Yeah, monitor that strike. We're going to come up a little bit. So I'm just looking for Shilkas here. I've got Shilka 3rd on the list. Which one are you targeting?
Stand by.
Get the video up here.
Rifle.
Rifle.
Oh. Did you rifle?
Yeah, I rifled on the Shilka, 3rd on the list.
Lasers.
Alright, copy.
Shack Shilka.
Slaving.
Alright, let's see how much lighter we can get here. Okay, let's look for Shilka again.
Laser on.
Alright, do you know approximately where that was?
Yeah, on the heading of 310, just to the left of waypoint. Rifle Shilka. Okay, we had a miss on that one. I see you off the coast. You want me to stay here, land where I'm at?
Hey, firm, copy rifle on SA-6 radar.
Okay, copy that. I'll try to keep prosecuting from here.
Lasers off. I don't know where he went. And slave. No, deslave. Blazing.
Let's get a little altitude on this. I'm gonna pull up my engines here. We're pushing them to the limit. Rifle Shilka. Might be blocked though. There's quite a bit of stuff in my way. It might not be a good hit. I'm not trying to get too high.
Copy. Alright, I'm gonna come right across your nose here. Good shot.
Okay, copy that. Yep, Shack Shilka. We got her. We'll keep looking.
Alright, so we have 2 Shilkas down?
Copy that. I think we have 3 Shilkas down. Okay, getting lighter definitely has made it easier.
No, only 2. Alright, there's
I don't know where he went.
I'm coming back this way a little bit so I can search. I'm over the stadium right now.
Slaving.
Okay, copy. I'm searching for you. Yeah, still not getting any Shokos coming up. Just the Coues, ZP-25s, and so on and so forth. I'll keep searching.
Alright, if you can find any search radars, no launchers, no LNs or TELs.
Copy that. We'll be looking.
Slaving. Deslaving.
This is basically a manual hover that I am, so I'm using.
Rifle Shilko.
Copy.
Take a fire, take a...
Target lost.
Alright, we got a Shilka in the middle of the city, here. Just when I was rifling on one, I got hit by another one.
Deslaving.
Copy that. What's your status? You still good?
Still good, still good.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to probably be reset from my angle in order to get that Shilka. I'm thinking about heading a little bit more to the north here and then turning back in and see if I can get another shot. I'm gonna do a side slip.
Yeah, copy. I'm heading to the northeast here.
Okay, guys, we're gonna
Be
practice
careful,
side
if you
slip.
push any more forward, you're gonna run into that other Shilka. You just caught me off guard off to my left.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and egress a little bit out to the north and reset. Okay, guys, let's reset here.
Just don't extend too far out. I don't want to get outside the minimum range of those surface to air missiles here.
Copy that. I'm just going to these telephone poles and I'll be turning back in. What's a good range from the waypoint center? If you want to give me a mileage, that'll give me a good idea how far to egress out and stay within that envelope. Okay, is that you?
Rebel.
Okay, you scared me. Alright, let's turn back around.
Oh, yeah, they got me. That's the,
Alright, he got shot down. No bueno.
And slaving. Blazing.
Got the Shilka coming up. See if we got a good visual of it. Alright, Shilka's on us.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM
Woo!
low.
We missed that one. Alright. This one might get us. Try to pick up speed here.
Lasers off.
Woo!
Good effects, good effects.
Okay. Okay. We're popping them hard. Ah! It got us, man. We were doing our best. We were doing our best. Alright, let's see here. Let's select the roll. And yeah, that was no bueno. It's no bueno. They got him, then they got me. We were just too danger close. Those SAMs went active, and even as much stuff as we were dumping wasn't any good. Let's go ahead and get the radios back on and see if we can get some comms with him. Let's go Shift P. I think I hear his APU coming on. But we did shack that Shilka. We got one loss. Let's see, we got 30. We got 3 grounds, so I think we
radar check.
3 Shilkas there. 5x5, how me?
Good, man. I went to the external view, man. They shot about 6 missiles at you. Then you just kept on missing them and missing them and missing them until you turned. You were flying. You were kind of notching them, and they were just catching your chaff. And then you turned back south when you did, he just lined up on it. I saw him make a correction and hit.
Yeah, I saw. They kept coming, man. Once they had a beat on me, they were just dumping them out of me, man. So it was almost inevitable that we were gonna get. I was gonna get taken down. I was gonna egress and land, and then ask you where the fart was to rearm and refuel. But before that could happen, about a boat. How you feeling? You gonna go back for another sortie? You gonna call it?
You call it. We got to make it back here.
Say again. So we're going back, correct?
Hey, Fern, what I'm saying, there's no rearming part for us here. To rearm, we got to come back to base.
Oh, okay, got you. But you said you're gonna call it, correct?
Second.
Are we going back, or are you getting off?
No, let's go back. We can't end it like that, man.
Okay. All right, I'm down with you, homie. Let's make it happen, Captain. And I'll be going ahead and starting up and letting you know when I'm ready. All right, so we got shot down, Lang. We were doing relatively good. It's just this area for this helicopter going slow. It's going to be a challenge with those SAMs. But the good thing is, I was able, before I got shacked, I was able to get another Shoka neutralized. So there's that one in the city you were talking about. I was able to get him.
Not on the north side, right? Not where we were taking the SAM launchers from. It was like kind of in an open field.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it was a little open field, but you know, closer to the city than the ones I was taking out, more to the side that I was. But by the time I couldn't really focus on exactly what was going on, because that's when I started getting those missiles dumped on me.
Copy that.
Channel November.
Well, I was thinking about if we can clear out the, if we can get the Shilkas and that SA-6 radar, we pretty much got free reign inside the combat area here.
Okay, so we need to get that SA and the Shilka radar, and then we should have a little more latitude to work the problem.
Yeah, because then we can just gun the SA-11 launchers, and then we can finish off that big old stack of parked vehicles.
Okay, yeah, roger that. Copy that. Well, let's give her a go and see what we can do here, my G. I'm starting up left engine.
Copy.
Okay, threw some fuel in there. That's still going to be arming there, and we'll wait for this engine to get stabilized. Let's go ahead and do our rudder checks here. Okay, engine 1 is stable. Let's go ahead and roll on the right engine here. Okay, IHADS is good to go, and we are currently aligned. One thing I forgot to put on was the HSI, and we'll get that off, center it, and sometimes I like to think the brightness down when it's just too bright. It's harder to see the numbers when it's too bright. There we go. That way if I need to reference which way I'm going, it doesn't have to be so bright. Okay, that gives us our exact landing zone. I take it you're up and you're good. Alright, we gotta wait for this oil pressure to get a couple of more PSI down.
Hey,
Good. Okay, we should be good.
Rotor RPM
At
low.
hazards, we gotta stay below that. So we don't wanna that guy is crazy, man. Alright, let's get back here, keep an eye on our engines here, and we are good to go. Okay, 2 coming up. APU's off, and I believe we are ready to roll, man. Let's check the pattern. There he is over there. Good to take off without the eye has there.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, I'll be coming over to you.
One.
Good thing is, the first one and the first 2 did make some damages. Were the clones.
Yeah, copy that. At least we got what? You said you got a 3rd Shilka, right? So we're three Shilkas down.
Yes, sir.
All right. So biggest threat is going to be. I believe I saw I originally targeted a Shilka in the port, somewhere near the center dock, toward the west of the dock, and we definitely got to watch out for that SA-6. It's going to be an issue for us.
Yeah, roger that. We might need to be doing like a coordinated attack or something on that SA-6.
Yeah, copy that. We're going to have to, what do you call it? I think that where that section where we had gone was just enough elevation that we couldn't really use terrain to block there, because I was able to get really close to the other one and inside of its range and just took out the radar easily.
Okay, copy that. We'll work the problem when we get there for sure.
way faster than the SA-15s, man.
Oh yes, they were smoking. I was defeating a couple of them. I heard the explosions behind me, but like you said, once I turned in, it was no good, man.
Well, just when I went to, because it took, when you said you're defending missiles, it took me a while to get to your view. And just in my view, the time I had you in view, I saw 6 of those bad boys coming at, or 4 of them, and they all missed you by like just a helicopter length.
Roger that. I heard them exploding behind me.
So when we get there, what I want you to do, we're going to return to kind of the same area. I want you to go to your original holding point, where you were safe. And then I'm going to try to push farther north, a little bit farther out, but I'm going to just, go nice and slow and use the terrain to block there.
Copy that. I'll take Overwatch at initial holding point while you travel out farther north, use terrain masking, and see if we can sneak in on that targets. So it's like you said, once we get those, what was it, another Shoka and that SA-6, we got free reign, basically, safely, but, at least we'll be able to have a little bit more target-rich environment without so many air threats.
Yeah, copy that. On the EW here.
Copy that. What's the RWR signature for that radar?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I just see the yellow thread thing there in front of us.
You talking about right at about the 12 o'clock?
Yeah, just slightly left of 12.
Yep, I got it. We still gonna do the ride over the beach?
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Once we get over that beach, though, I'll do single file until we clear the beach, then I'll go back, formation original. saw you look over here. I took a picture while you did.
Looking good, man.
Looking good, I say.
Wise to talk like a cholo when we're on stream, it's better when we're on the mission, right? Because you'd be like, I shot the SA-6, the SA-6 is in.
That's actually a good one. That's a good one. Cholo pilots are all confused who they should be engaging.
Right. Nautical coming up here. Let's get fenced in at 10.
Copy, fenced in at 10. Boat or something out there.
Hey, burn right on the nose, I see it. Gonna get flashback from Vietnam over here and shit. It reminded me of Apocalypse Now when they stopped to check the boat and they end up breaking the boat and killing everybody on it.
Right, right. That was a crazy movie. Alright. Sometimes you gotta multitask here. It's not the easiest. But we got her done. Two single file.
Tactical spread right and start to slow down, so you're about 4.5 miles away. wherever you can, pop up a little bit and scan it. If you're taking any shots, just send it into your terrain cover.
Okay, copy that.
And slave. Deslaving. Slaving. Now deslave. Laser on.
See, if you want to see money,
Got power lines coming up.
locked up. Copy that. There he is there. You can see his helicopter on the screen. We got him locked up. And that's one way to make sure you're not losing him if he masks in with the terrain. Just fly below the helicopter line.
I'm gonna arc around here and then head east a little bit and then come back around north and west.
Copy that. We're just clearing the bottom of the power lines now.
Alright, I already got the radar surge in here.
Copy that.
Sam, 4 o'clock. Searching.
Some interesting flying here with the ice.
Alright. Turning back north here, I think I got some good cover. If I can make it to the cover, I'll be pretty good here.
Okay, copy that. I'm 4 out. I'm starting to slow myself down and take position here on this side. And I'll stay here as you work that area, moving back to where I was at before.
SA-11 launcher. Don't know if I got a good shot on it or not though.
Lasers off.
Copy that.
Deslaving.
SA-11, 1 o'clock. Searching.
Deslaving.
Damn, just missed it.
Bummer. I was hoping you got it. We're still going to conduct our search now. We're slowing down. We're 3.9 out.
Copy that. I found some good cover here for missile defense. Need to line it up.
Yeah, I got a little bit of terrain here and some trees I could use as well.
Deslaving.
Okay, we got nothing. Let's look this way.
And slave. Now deslave. Blazing.
Sam, 8 o'clock. Searching.
Rifle SA-11, first on the list. Not quite sure how we're going to get. There's some trees. I don't know if we're high enough, but this is about as good as we're going to get. We're going to try to hold right here at 3.5 out.
Copy that.
Lasers off. Good effect
Shock
on target.
SA-11, shock SA-11.
Copy that. You need to go for the radar though.
Slaving.
Copy that. What's the radar's name? tilt forward a little bit. Can't quite hover yet. We're still kind of heavy. Getting kind of close here. Just always having a, there's a building over there I'm going to go by. As soon as we get this one, we're going to go by a building. Okay, we missed that. We're going to reset behind some cover here.
Just copy that, repositioning myself here.
Found a nice little building here I'll be able to kind of duck behind. If I can take the slow hover behind it, that's what I'm going to use. Actually, strike that. I see a mountain right behind this too. I'm going to go see if I can find some terrain behind this mountain. I'll let you know when I reset.
One.
There's a building there that we can use some of that. They're kind of low. Let's go use these mountains here. That way, in case we got to duck down, we can.
4 o'clock. Searching.
Don't normally like to show my tail to the enemy, but so far we're good. I think we're going to utilize this terrain over here. Backside of it over here a little bit. Just see kind of what terrain.
Target lost.
That's okay. Target lost. No worries. Yeah, I like this. There's a nice little spot right there we can slide into. Spin ourselves around.
Rifle.
Okay, let me see what's on the other side of this mountain. Just to be on the safe side.
Got the shook. Got the shook.
Nice! Now we need to work on the radar. Great shooting, my G.
With the SA-6 though, because we didn't take that out.
We sure didn't. Okay, we're still 4-9 out. So we can get shots at about 4 miles, so that's alright.
Rifle SA-11 launch.
Copy. Okay, I'm reset here. Alright, let's reset right here. Let's get a little altitude. Let's climb a little bit here. I know our engines are in the yellow, but that's alright. Stabilize that once we get our climb going here.
Alright, search radar is down. Alright.
Nice.
Into the north side here, try to clean up the stuff on the north.
Okay, copy that. I'm reset at about 5-3 out. I'm moving in slowly. I got a nice little terrain here. I'm masking. Excuse me. So what we'll do is we'll dip down there to the left if there's any issues. So let's keep our climb here. Keep the engines somewhat happy. Push it up to about 80 on the torque here. This is where we're going to dip down there.
Lasers off. Blazing.
Okay, I got a SA-11 locked up. You want me to prosecute?
Stand by.
Standing by. Let me know what targets are prioritized. Well, down there to the left is where we're going to dip out if something happens here. save some of the torque here.
Yeah, I think you're targeting where I'm about to fly over right now.
Yeah, copy that. I'll target something more to the south there if you would like. Or I can stand by and you tell me what targets you want me to prioritize.
Alright, copy that. Yeah, I got a couple launchers over here. Stand by.
Stand by.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Okay, you just destroyed the launcher. Yep, that was the one I was on.
Slaving. Now deslaved. Now deslaved. In range. Ready to launch.
Okay, I got an SA-11 launcher.
Lasers off.
Okay, you just destroyed that one too. You getting them with guns?
And slave. Deslaving.
Hey, firm, everything's just... Oh, wait, got a truck over here. Stand by.
Alright, we're just waiting on from orders, but in the meantime, we're doing good. Torque is good, keeping a hover at 600 at about 25 knots.
And
Alright, go to the south of the port. You should see some launchers right along the coastline before the piers, like those little jetties and piers start.
Copy that, south of the port. We'll work it now. Going south.
slaving.
We'll find the launchers. We'll take them out with the guns too.
Copy.
Slaving. Now deslaved.
What is a Cub 2P25?
That's an SA-6 launcher.
Okay, I'm taking that out with a missile right now.
And slaving.
Probably want to save your missiles there.
Copy that.
Slaving. Slaving. Now deslaved. Blazing.
Okay, guys, let's go to guns. Okay, we're coming in on the missile launcher in the middle of the city. We're gonna still look for those ones by the pier as well.
Yeah, copy that. They're going to be just to the left from here, heading the left to the pier.
Yeah, that's kind of where this one is, to the left of that long pier dock there. I'm heading straight to it now.
There are warning from the other side over here too.
Copy that.
It's off in the corner. I'm not sure where that guy's at, where that's coming from.
Okay, I'm flying kind of direct to this launcher over here, and I'll let you know if I get anything here, as far as taking fire or anything like that.
Copy that. Yeah, there is there's something over here. It's a radar.
Copy that. But we're danger close now. Let's get it in.
On the, what do you call it? I'm gonna check it out here.
Copy that. I got the radar damage here. We're gonna clean it up.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Okay, we got one radar smoking. We're gonna come back around and clean up the rest.
Copy that. About to take out a early warning radar over here.
2. area over here.
Copy that. Oh crap, one of the launchers moved. Yeah, see, one of them, that launcher is still tracking us. I can see, I'm seeing, what do you call it?
Copy that.
You see the one that's like right on the edge of the just almost in the water there?
Searching.
Yeah, I see him down here. I'm about to take him out. Unless you get him first. I'm coming around now. All them shots missed. It's like I was blind shooting it.
Copy that, coming around.
1 o'clock. Searching.
Those look like some hits.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so glad we got 1,200 rounds of cannon.
Man, it makes everything so much better.
Alright, I think you need to finish that one off on the coastline there, though.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Okay, he's smoking. I think one more pass and he'll be done for it.
Yeah, I finished him off.
My man.
Alright, you want the honors to attack the trucks first, set off the chain reaction?
No, I'll let you do the honors, bro, but I want to get set up so I can see it.
Copy that.
Sam. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, where are those trucks at?
Let me know when you're in a good observation there.
Okay, I'm just coming up a little bit over that one you blew up. I'm assuming I'm facing the right way. I'm ready to watch the fireworks show.
Alright, copy that, rolling in.
2. Okay, he's going to be destroying some tanks over there. I hear it working.
I didn't even get a chance to light off yet. Alright, you want to do a rocket attack on that quote? If from where you're at, it's going to be the group closest to you. That'll be the BMPs.
Okay, roger that. I'm going to reset out here to the north, turn back around, get my rockets ready. Rockets are up.
We still got a radar out here somewhere.
Yeah, I see it. It looks like it's over the water or something. I'm getting 2 signatures over there. Or at least back in that direction. Okay, turning back around here for my rocket run. Okay, you ready for the show?
Hey, oh yeah, baby.
Oh, yes, sir. That is so satisfying. Alright, y'all.
Stand by. I'm gonna look for this radar here.
Copy that. I'll cease fire. And what direction do you think you're picking it up? I'm picking it up basically to the southeast here.
Slaving.
You know what? I mean, everything is dead over here.
And slaving.
Yeah, I'm doing a quick search right now as I'm extending out. And I'm going to do a circular search now.
Slaving. Bounty slave.
As I turn back around, I'll just keep searching.
Yeah, copy that. It disappeared on me. I don't know if maybe that's like a little artifact from the from something. Maybe the EWR.
Bounty slave.
There's no
Andy Black's in the house. What's
no
up,
vehicles over here at all.
Yeah, roger that. I'm not getting anything. Permission to put a missile on those trucks.
On the trucks, no, save your missiles for the tanks.
Okay, copy that. And I still got 6 Hellfire, so that's good.
Copy that. I'm gonna go ahead and run in with rockets myself here.
Copy that. Standing clear. Ready for the show. Nice. Dude, that looks so nice. Yeah, they won't be using those anytime soon.
Right.
It's actually nice to see this up close and personal, instead of, from 15,000 feet.
Right.
I hear you busy over there.
Yeah, there's some vehicles that are, what do you call it here?
Copy that. Go back to our guns.
They're kind of in between the fires. It's kind of hard to see them not lit off here.
Yeah, I'm making my slow orbit too. I see you're perpendicular to me at my 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
If you still got gun left, go ahead and you can keep on prosecuting those targets. There's still quite a few BMPs down there.
Copy that.
Yeah, these guns are not going to work against the tanks here.
Okay, roger that. Well, good thing, like you say, we got the missiles.
Damage or something.
I heard you trying. And we're reporting 1.6 on the field. We're good to go.
But 1.5 one.
Copy that.
Got so excited I didn't realize I've been over torquing for about 10 minutes already here. My timer was down to 20 minutes.
I know, man, it's easy to do that, especially when you're putting in a lot of rudder pedal and pulling back to pitch up in order to keep your speed slow. I was guilty of that too earlier. I'm basically just shooting in smoke. I don't see any more vehicles there.
Yeah, I still see quite a few vehicles. I see at least 8, 9. I don't know if they're torching the other ones next to them, but I see.
Okay, yeah, no,
10,
yeah, I see them now.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15 here.
Okay, no, I got them now. The ones behind the major flames, I see them. I'm gonna come back around and I'm gonna light them bad boys up. I even damaged a couple tanks.
Copy that. I just finished up my rockets on the tanks.
Copy that. And those other vehicles, yeah, I'm gonna come in with those rockets on them right now. Let's go. I got about 655 rounds left.
Copy. I'm down to 578.
Yeah, you've been busy. Okay, stand clear of the area. Rocket persecution time now.
Copy.
Okay, we are Winchester rockets there. Switching back to guns, man.
Copy that.
She does fly quite nice. Well, when you get rid of all those rockets, man, she's much better on the torque.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, most of those vehicles, are you counting them, most of them are slack?
Oh, you gotta look at them because I think the if they look real bright, then they're still good.
Okay, copy. They're coming back around. 599 on the rounds. Coming over you. Now I'm right over you. Just these tanks right here that we're cooking off with our weapons.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit those with hellfires here.
Okay, copy that. How many you got left on board?
I believe 5.
Okay, and I got 6, so we'll be able to work the ends of it. For example, once we prosecute the attack, we can come from opposite ends. I'll take the end closest to me and the end closest to you. We'll see how far they cook into each other.
Copy that.
That'll be a little fireworks show there. Aviation Geek is in the house, man. What's up with you, my G? Alright, so I'm kind of like lying abreast here. So over speed a little bit. Let's get a look at him. I'm hearing he's putting in work, but I don't see him. So let's be on the safe side. What's up, Aviation Geek? Okay, we got another one we just exploded there. I'm kind of following you in your orbit, so we can kind of work the situation here.
Copy that. I'm gonna land real quick.
Okay, I just got one on the corner here. Okay, I see a few more here. Okay, roger that. I see what you're talking about, how they're bright and some are dark. Yeah, should we land and survey it quick?
Yeah, I'm letting it ride.
Got your overwatch for now until you touch down. You down there, I might have to come and join you.
It's looking good. We got one. I see one still alive, but he looks like he just cooked off here. All right, so there is another. I got two of them. Two still alive in the bunch here. If they're in the second group on your nose, so not the very first on your nose. The second, so the rows of 4 on your nose, they're on the right. From the left, second from the left row, 3rd and 7th position.
Copy that. I'm gonna come down and land and take a look myself. Let's get a visual of him first. I see his blades. This little port area is so cool.
I like it.
Yes, sir. Texture popping there. It is nice to take a little break and land. Let me see what we got here.
Second.
I said it's actually nice to take a break and land, but I see the 2 tanks you're talking about. Yeah, we got them basically in the second batch. Yeah, I see we got 2 that are still good, and in the first set of tanks looks like we got all of them, so, or not tanks but BMPs. So we only got the 2 right there.
Yeah, there's those 2 in the row there, and then so if you want to go ahead and take those out, and then finish off your Hellfires, we'll take turns on the tanks here.
Okay, I'll come up and get rid of those 2. Let me get me a sip of water, and then I'll come back up. Good, sir.
One.
Oh, man. All right.
I looked over on the screen right when I was scoping my water, seeing you grabbing your...
Yeah, man. I was straight up thirsty, homie. Okay, 2 coming back up.
Copy that. Hey, isn't it crazy if we wouldn't have got shot down, right? If we would have just done like we did this time and avoided the missiles, the 2 Apaches could come clear out almost all this stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. If we would have just not, sort of kind of got mixed up with them SAMs, man. But, that's why it's good training, brother. We come back next time. Fool me once.
I think it'll be a good mix of Apaches and aircraft there. Maybe 2 Apaches and three Hornets there.
Yeah. And this is one of those, like I said, missions where the Hornet can come in and basically help neutralize some of the air threats, the SAMs, and then the Apaches would just be on standby and then essentially just clean up.
Radar.
Okay, I'm getting ready to prosecute this attack here.
One.
Sounds like I was right on them, no effect. Let me come back around and get a hit the other way and see if they actually do something to me.
Copy that. Oh yeah, it's easier to see now, so most of the smoke's gone.
Sam. 10 o'clock.
Roger that.
Searching.
Well, the one furthest west is smoking for sure.
Yeah, roger that. I'm about to hit the other one. Okay, we got a hit on that one. They're both smoking now. Get another angle here and take them back out. Okay, looks like we only got one alive. Looks like I'm hitting him. He's not doing anything though.
It's like everything, I'm looking dead at him, you're hitting everything around him, but
Okay, roger that.
like you're missing by like maybe a meter or something on all sides.
Ah, got a little too close. This guy's like laughing at me. Whoever's alive in there still like, man, this guy's not shooting good.
I tell you what, why don't you go ahead and line up on your, extend out line up with your Hellfires and tanks there.
Copy that. And extend that over the water and come back in, and I'll hit the tanks closest to the water to start with.
Slaving. Deslaving. Laser on.
Rifle.
Alright, copy that. Last BMP is blaze.
Lasers on.
Copy that. The first one didn't trigger anything. I'm gonna have to come back around.
Copy that. One's extending west here.
Copy that. Yeah, I think I was just a little bit too close for the missile to angle down. Let me get a little, about 60 more feet in altitude and smack George so he can blaze correctly this time.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back in.
9 o'clock.
Take the shot.
Searching.
Copy.
coming up.
Lasers on.
Copy, turning in.
Blazing.
All right. I'll extend out and try to get back around so I can see your stuff exploding. Not getting the chain reaction I thought we would get with the Hellfires. Maybe they're too precise.
Yeah, copy.
Missile out. Missile out.
Right.
After that, gonna turn around and look at the ship.
Right.
Lasers on. Empty slave.
Missile forward.
Blazing.
Rifle.
Right. And I am Winchester.
Copy that. I'm gonna extend out. I'll have 2 more, then I will be Winchester. Everything, basically.
Yeah, copy that. I'm down to like 189 rounds of cannon here.
Right. Hey, we're gonna fly back to the port basically as just sightseeing helicopters.
Right.
Okay, we'll be turning back around here and getting these last 2 Hellfires off, then waiting on orders to RTB, baby.
Copy that. Yeah, I wonder if I just didn't park the tanks and far and close enough together that
Lasers on. Empty slave.
they're cooking off. It looks like the trucks might be a little closer together. That's why.
Laser on.
Yeah, and like I said, the AGM might not have a big yield when it explodes at their, you know, whatever it is. So there's that.
Lasers on. Target. Slaving. Deslaving. Laser on.
Okay, and 2 is Winchester. Have you in sight? Gonna join up on you.
Copy. I'm gonna land real quick here, right by the western most tank.
Okay, copy that. I'll pass you by and turn back in and hover. Okay, let's fire that out. We'll start making that pattern. Over here. Let's get a little closer. Oh, there he is right there landing. Okay, I see where he's landing. I knew you were going to do something like that.
3%.
I bet you if we had more speed as we're coming into those, we'd probably get a little bit more damage than just flying as slow as we are.
Shit, they're just bouncing off, really.
Yep, we're just making them mad. Man, boy, if I had an A-10 and a CBU 97 right now, boy.
Right?
1 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, I just damaged one 9%, 3%.
Let's go direct Whiskey 3 and RTB, sir. Excellent mission.
Okay, copy that. Direct Whiskey 3 and RTB. I'm just cooking off some more rounds here and we'll be direct. Alright, coming to you. Back and try to do something over those tanks, or are you flying direct? Oh no, I got you.
Yeah, I think we can call it here once we land.
You got it, brother. This is another good impromptu mission, so this was fun for sure.
Copy that. I never paid attention here, but there's an island over here, huh?
Yeah, there is.
This would have been a good place to put it, Sam. I just never saw it here.
Look at mine while thinking of something nefarious to do now. Next time we come back, that'll be the first problem we have.
Right. Put a couple of SA-15s down here to shoot down all the arms.
No
Right.
visibility on target.
When it got shot down, I think we could have pretty much cleared all of this stuff out, man. It's crazy that two Apaches could do this much damage.
Well, especially when we got rockets, 1,200 rounds, and you know, pretty accurate hellfires when George was able to laser good. So yeah, we were able to cause a lot of havoc in that little area, man. Can you imagine even if we would have had 4 Apaches over here and never got shot down, man, we would have whopped this area up without any problems.
Well, see, that's good, because that means there's a, you know, it kind of sucks because in a jet it takes a little bit longer, but if you can come over here in an Apache, you can, you know, instead of using all the harms and shit like that, the Apache can come in and clear it out, or at least, you know, just relegate the F-18s and the 16s to seed, right?
Right.
And then, you know, if there's no Apaches, then hey, you know, then you come back and bomb the crap out of it. But I would have to figure something out about a FARP here so the Apaches can get to the air base over there, because same air defense setup, but a lot of planes on the tarmac there.
Right. Yeah, but the mission's coming along good. It'd be nice, like I said, to have the Apaches inbound, have a sortie of 18s or mixed 18s, 16s, whatever, basically come in, and we can basically be at a holding point and let them do their dirt and watch the show while we, you know, slowly work our way in once they start neutralizing those radars and the SA-6.
Yeah, I like it. That'll be some good little teamwork here, because that'll be, if we had 2 Apaches and say 3 or 4 F-18s or 16s with harms, we actually mop that area up real quick.
Right. Agreed.
Alright, gonna push it up just a little bit here. About the Apache when it's empty and lower on fuel is just the whole you gotta really roll it to keep it in like trim flight, or not trim flight, but like aerodynamically true flight.
Right, yeah. And plus she wants to roll very easily. Just breathe on it, she's rolling on you.
Yeah, but like at least a 3 or 4 degree bank easy, trying to keep the flight path marker centered here.
Roger that.
I'm questioning the validity of us not being able to kill the tanks with the 30mm chain gun, because I saw a video of a Ukrainian BNP with a 30mm cannon, auto cannon, and they were, you know, in very, it was very, what do you call it? It was like a urban fight where the BMP was, he was moving backwards and he's moving forward, and there's Russian tanks and a couple enemy BMPs, and he sneaks up and he takes a shot and he scoots back, and he got behind the BMP and knocked out the one BMP, right? So then he goes, he sees a tank, he hits the tank a couple times, and he moves forward, and then he kills another BMP, and then he moves back to the tank, and he starts shooting into the side, and next thing you know, the tank just blows up, man. And that was like at least a T-72.
Right, yeah, these ones was barely scratching the surface, man. They must have had that special new armor on there.
Right, this must be the updated T-55. So.
You ain't lying. They must have put that, Apache bullet rubber coating on there.
Right.
They were bouncing off.
And anti-big dog armor?
Yeah. Yeah, this was good to get it in, man. Felt really good to fly this mission again and be coming back. Last time it looked so hot.
Yeah, kind of sucks with the what do you call it here, you know, the flight time for it, and it's kind of doesn't. I mean, if it was just a singular mission, yeah, we'd probably have a part much closer to rearm at. But being the whole you know, the mission is designed for much larger scale flights, you know, it kind of doesn't lend itself to having a close farm.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, you know, if you watch all the briefings and documentaries on, you know, Apache flights, I mean, this is still a relatively short flight for the Apache, because sometimes they got to fly a lot farther than what we're flying. So, you know, it's realistic, and it's not a bad flight. I streamed the other day, man, to get to the combat area. I flew 60 nautical miles.
Oh yeah, that's about right. I mean, on average, I think they're between about 60 and 100 miles from their operating area.
Yes, sir. Doing good. 9.1 nautical miles out.
Copy that. Ships up here at 440 feet, man.
Man, oh, look, one just popped up as you said something.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I seen it pop up on the nose right there. I'm like, I hope that none of them have towers this tall.
Man, they must have heard you, man. The DCS ears were on.
I don't know, is it me or this looks way farther than 7 miles away, man?
I mean, yeah, it looks quite far than normally what we think it is over the water, because normally 7 miles over land doesn't look this far at all.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely got to get all the JTF Apache pilots and run that night mission again so I can laugh at them the whole way.
Oh, the rainy, the bad weather terrain following mission?
Yep, and I'm definitely streaming that one.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of dead Apaches.
Yep, well, their skills are going to be tested. Heck, my skills are going to be tested again. I haven't done a night flying like that in a long time, but I'm in a much better position to fly it this time than I was last time.
True.
Even though we did make it back last time, so that was a bonus.
I mean, we did make it back, but that was honestly, that was long and it was very hairy.
Yeah, it was, man. Especially that, you know, IMC conditions, low visibility, the terrain. Then, you know, we got out there to shack those enemies. We were basically butt naked. If one of us went down, there was nobody coming to save us that far Because remember the route, we had to fly a certain altitude to avoid detection and enemy threats.
Yes. I mean, it's not something I would want to do every day, but the fact that we actually completed it on the first try, we didn't die. I mean, in some very harrowing conditions, going up mountains. You know what I mean? Where all of a sudden you just see your radar altimeter dropping like a hot rock, and you're like, oh my god! I mean, that was it was very rewarding. I don't know about fun, but it was rewarding.
Right. Yeah, it was like a horror show the whole way, man. And you're right. As soon as that radar altimeter started dropping, you're like, all right, how steep is this mountain? So you're just like pulling the speed back and being cautious on your climb, man, to make sure you don't have too much forward speed to crash into a ledge.
Yes. I would get so happy when I would see the radar altimeter start climbing up again. Like, all right, we got room, and then oh wait, that's coming back down. Oh no.
Right. Hey, even this 3 miles still looks far.
Say good.
I said even this 3 miles from the port still looks like, man, that's 3 miles. It still looks like that should be about like 6 miles.
Yes.
Yeah, literally, it's like we've been doing a long left orbit, but not because of, like you said, the aerodynamics of the flight model not being able to maintain basically forward flight without a little drone.
Yes. Alright, 2, you are cleared for landing here. I'm going to check out some object placements here, make sure nothing's standing on top of things they shouldn't be.
Copy that. 2 clear for landing. We'll be making right traffic for port. See you on the ground, my G.
Copy.
Guys, let's get her down and be done with it. Not bad, little 3-hour stream. ¿Qué onda, papá? Estoy aquí. ¿Qué pasó con el F-18? Nada con el F-18. Hicimos the mission, and then Money wanted to fly Apaches, so I flew Apaches with him, man. But we had a good F-18 mission. We just ended up finished the mission there, and we air-to-air refueled. We didn't have time to land because the mission cut off, but we did our due diligence. We had about an hour in the 18, so we jumped in the Apache. You guys never know what I'm gonna be flying on this. Okay, guys, we're making our traffic in. We got to start looking for obviously object collision that we're going to be concerned about here. So let's bring it in. Slow our speed down as we're descending here. I think that's where I came from, this other side here. Okay, we gotta watch out because this thing's got some telephone pole stuff here. Okay guys, we are on full approach. Gotta miss this telephone cables here. Yeah, neither do I.
I gave him an 8-hour track here.
Looks like them boys took a break early.
Right.
Okay, let's slide up a little bit, trying to center ourselves in the parking stall here.
Oh yeah, see, I see one little error here. I left some containers in there that I was using for spacing for the landing pads, and so the containers on top of a Blackhawk.
That's funny. Okay, 2 is down.
Alright, copy that, I'm coming in here.
Copy that. Let's get iHads off. And we're back in our stall where we started, lined up where we should be. That was a pretty, I won't say gut-wrenching, anything's on. Let's power down now. It wasn't necessarily a gut-wrenching landing, but it was, you know, you got to pay attention. There's a lot of objects that you got to worry about there. Parking brake is on, and let's go for shutdown. Roll back. Let's get the rotor brake on. Leave the AP one for now. Get our money. Woo! Making it happen, y'all. All right. Definitely interesting approach into the port. Watch, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you got to watch out for as you land, man. You got to be on your game. touchdown as usual, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yep, and as always, my G, it has been a full pleasure to ride with you, man, again. And like I said, I think we still did pretty good for only losing 2 airframes, you know, during the mission, man. And like I said, next time will be no airframes. We'll come back with the same airframe that we parted with.
Yeah, you know what? By the time this mission is done, though, that's probably going to be a rotating target area where they don't show up unless, you know, they put some more random stuff in there. It may not be necessarily there target.
Yeah, roger that. But you know, it's good to get out there and just, you know, test out what you have over there. So I think it's definitely a good waypoint one for multiple aircraft to engage. Like you said, fixed wing 18s or 16 rated arms, and then Apaches on standby for the cleanup. You know, and the other thing other than that would be like an A-10 or a Harrier or something down the line. We'll also support and declare Corsair support required as well. Get some rest, man, and we'll see what we can do for the rest of the week, my G.
Copy that, big dog. Copy that. Yeah, I'll be back at work tomorrow here, so not gonna be able to take advantage of too much here. But hey, it's I'm glad I got to fly. We got to fly what, twice in a week so far?
Yeah, man. Actually, I think we were able to fly Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we flew Wednesday, and did we fly like the other day too? I don't know, man. We've been getting it in, man. We better not say this too loud, or the wife's gonna catch up.
Right.
Anyway, man, get some rest. Have a great day. I'll text you tomorrow. G. Hopefully, you got an easy day.
Copy that. Copy that. Thank you, man. All right, I will see you later, big dog.
All right, one. Appreciate it. Fly with you anytime, my G.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Let's get that motor brake off, and let's get the APU off. Battery shut down. You can see one is down there piping his bird down. And guys, man, we made it happen, man. We made it happen. We made it happen. Appreciate you guys riding on, man. Big up to everybody, and hope you guys have a good evening / morning, man. We'll see you guys for show on the flip side. I'm your boy Dre. God bless. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. I'll holla.